What is going on YouTube? So in today's video, we're going to be putting to test this OBD scanner that the guys over at Autel was kind enough to send out to us. Now, another good thing about these people, they do have their own website, and they do have an Amazon store as well. So it always makes it, to me, a little bit easier when you're trying to purchase stuff, when you can just grab it off Amazon. So that's pretty cool. But we're gonna be testing this unit today, which is the Maxi from Autel, and then we're also gonna be giving away this next generation OBD2 scan tool, which I've been looking at the specs on both. This one does a lot of the same stuff that this does. So whoever wins this is gonna get a really great product. Really simple, seems like it's really simple. We're gonna be testing this. This thing right here, guys, is freaking, it's like next level, man. It says that if you have ABS, you can actually get this thing will turn your ABS on and bleed your brakes through your ABS system. So it'll actually pulsate the ABS module and bleed the brakes without you having to touch the pedal. What the fuck is that, man? That's crazy. So as you know, a lot of times I don't need this stuff because we always swap motors and do like OBD1 chip ECUs and stuff. But I also buy a lot of cars that are stock, such as the 99 CG that we purchased, that's the daily driver, and you know, things like the Pilot, my truck. It's a lot of stuff that we don't intend on swapping, that we have codes for them, and you just really want to know. And a lot of times you can get it checked out at your local O'Reilly's or any type of auto parts store. But the thing is, with this, this thing will clear codes. This thing will tell you exactly what the code is, instead of you just getting a number and then having to Google it and try to figure it out. Like, this thing will tell you exactly what the code is. It does a lot with like if you got electric power steering, it'll recalibrate that. I mean, it's endless things that this will do. So we're gonna try to put it to the test today as well. I gotta do the brakes on this thing, and it does have a check engine light on, and so we're gonna check that. We're gonna take the brakes off. We gotta take the rotors off to try to get O'Reilly's to turn them and get some fresh pads on it, so that we can get this out of the shop, because we gotta jump back on the daily driver CG. I wanna go in and get the compressor and stuff for that. I'm gonna be giving away, again, this next generation OBD2. So I know the last time I tried to give something away, it was extremely hard. I try to tell people they win it and they won't reply, and it's just, guys, it sucks because like, y'all will watch this video, and then if I say, okay, I'm gonna get this away this way, come back and check, you don't come back. And so you could have been and won it, but you don't even come back and watch my content like you should be. And yeah, so, but yeah, we're gonna figure out exactly what we're gonna do. I don't know if we're gonna do it through YouTube or through Instagram. So make sure you follow my Instagram. It's on the screen right now. But yeah, huge shout out to Autel for hooking us up with this stuff, man. I've been wanting a scanner forever, and it's nice to finally have one, and a nice unit at that, man. This is a unit, boys. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie. Yesterday we had our booster shot for with the COVID vaccine, and man, this arm feels like, depending on how far I extend it, cause this is the arm I got it in, feels like it's got like some pins and needles in it. And there are both rotors, boys. I want to have these turned, but I'm not sure they're gonna do it because this one does have a hairline crack going all the way down in the middle there. So I'm pretty sure, I'm like 85, 90% sure O'Reilly's is gonna reject that. If they won't turn them, then we'll just have to buy new ones. But either way, once we do that and put fresh pads on, this car is gonna stop smooth as hell again. Okay guys, so essentially all we have to do is hook this cable up to the scanner and then plug it into the OBD2 port in the car. And it should give us the codes for it. Again, this is my very first time using it, so this should tell you if it's how easy it is. And okay, dang, so this is a 2007 Honda. Give you the VIN number. It's got one code on. Okay, air fuel ratio sensor, sensor 1, high air fuel, sensor 1, circuit high voltage, range performance problem. Guys, this thing has it's got all of the sensors, everything in live time. Like, do you know what this means? So I'm looking at right now, I can see the map sensor, ECT. It's got the RPMs, it's got fuel system, vehicle speed sensor, like intake air, like bruh, math, like this is fucking cool. Throttle position. And see, things like this, like the throttle position, man, that'll save you, man, because sometimes when you have an issue with that stuff, it's hard as hell to figure that out. So guys, we are in the RAM now, and I'm gonna see if we can pull these codes on this. Supposedly, it's the O2 sensor on this too. When I bought it, that's what they were saying it was. So we're about to find out. Hopefully that's the truth. Supposedly they replaced both O2 sensors, and it's supposed to have, well, I know I seen a brand new cat because someone stole the old one and they ripped the wiring out, so they had to redo the O2 sensors and put brand new cats on this truck before I bought it. And so that's what it should be, but you can never be too sure when it comes to dealerships and, you know, car lots, especially used lots. Okay, this is a 04, one code found. So we got an O2 circuit, low voltage bank 2, sensor 2. So that's exactly kind of what they said it was. So I guess they weren't lying there. And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna show you again how easy it is to erase your codes. So you go down to erase codes here, and you can hit yes, which is this button right here. You can see my engine light is on. I hit yes. It erases the code. And now when we start the vehicle, the code is gone. And now we're in the pilot. I'm gonna turn it on. And read these codes here. O2 sensor, heat circuit, bank 1, sensor 1. So in my truck it was the second one, and in this one it's the O2 sensor, bank 1. That's why the engine light is on this, which is again not the biggest deal for me. Now we got this in the shop, guys. I went ahead and took out the 07. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. Man, auto parts stores are so fucking expensive, and it makes no sense like how high their shit is, and it's the same shit that you get offline and stuff. But anyway, I went ahead, we're gonna just order them off. They have them on eBay for $76. That's with tax, 2-day shipping, and it comes with 2 front rotors and 2 like the sets of brake pads for the front. And O'Reilly wanted $69 a piece with no pads. That's just the rotor, and my Cummins discount only gave me down to like 66. So bullshit, this is just too much fucking money. So I put that back together. They'll probably be here about Tuesday, and I'll try to go on and knock that out so that that'll be finished. But I went ahead and got this baby in here because we are gonna be trying to get this roadworthy, hopefully this coming up week. So what I want to try to do now is go ahead and get the AC compressor took off. As you know, in the last video we drove this thing, I blew that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the compressor took off, and tomorrow we'll do a junkyard run. And I already called ahead. They said they want 30 bucks for an AC compressor, which is really sweet. And I need the window regulator for this side, which they said is 15 for the regulator and 15 for the motor, but these come together. So 30 bucks for the regulator and 30 bucks for the compressor. So 60 bucks, we should be good to go on this car. And we'll follow that with getting the tags and stuff and start actually driving it. Also, this time around, I'm gonna let somebody vacuum the system before I start putting any type of Freon in it. I'm gonna make sure it's completely free of air pockets and stuff, because that could have been what triggered that compressor to blow up, or it could have been the fact that it's been open for so long. Maybe, you know, it was contaminated or something. I don't know, but we're gonna give it one more try. Hopefully it'll work this time. In another video you saw, we did the intake for Jeff's CB7. That was the one that we had on here, which was the incorrect intake for this car. But in the trunk, they have a good one that's ready to go that I'm gonna route. This comes over here, and I'm gonna stick the velocity stack on there. And yeah, the car should be 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting this compressor took off. Here's the compressor, and there's definitely something up with this clutch. Like, I should not be able to roll the entire compressor like this. This should spin freely, and it seized the fuck up. I think the compressor and this clutch both are destroyed, so definitely got to replace that. But I think what I'm gonna try to do is see if O'Reilly has the O-rings for like the ends here. And what I'm gonna do is buy the O-ring kit and replace all of these O-rings before I seal it up. I'm not gonna mess with the firewall ones because I don't think they've taken the entire line off. I just wanna try to get as much of the stuff up front as possible. Like maybe the one that comes around and connects to the condenser here at the front. Maybe get these over here that goes to this dryer, you know, and just kind of get the ones that I feel like maybe they touched. But yeah, once we do that, hopefully this thing will work as it should. I'm hoping. But it's definitely guys got a leak in it. I went to try to check the air, like check the system and make sure it wasn't anything in there, and it literally wasn't. So it's got to have all leaked out since we put it in there, and that's probably the cause of me burning up this compressor. So definitely want to try to get whatever that leak is fixed. What I'm gonna do now is get my tools together, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump on this intake, try to get that mounted in here properly with the velocity stack. I also got this thing idling out here, guys, for a little bit. Everybody knows with E85, you kind of need to start it every so often so that it doesn't mess up, like, I guess, the lines and your injectors and stuff. So I try to start it every so often and let it run. I mean, we've been having some shitty ass weather here lately, so it's been like rain like every day, and so I don't really want to drive it in that, but it can be driven in it, but I just don't want to drive it in it. I have before though, but yep. I mean, she runs good too, boys. There she is. Good old H2B. I got a video coming up on this thing too, so make sure you tune in. But we are running the Jack Spaniard racing shifter, billet shifter. This thing is pretty freaking sweet. Really like it. It has really grown on me now, so I'm for it. And we do have a lot more stuff that we're going to be doing with Jack Spaniard racing. So again, make sure you subscribe if you just now find this video, because I'm pretty sure that if not the next, because I think the next video we're going to do the junkyard, but I want to say 1 or 2 videos from now we will be doing something cool with this that I've really always wanted to do, but I just never purchased them. And it was cool Jack Spaniard actually makes them for this car. So yeah, I'm really excited because it's going to help out a lot with what I'll be trying to do. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So with that intake, I just ended up painting it because it looked pretty trashy. It was really scratched up, and I had some rubberized coating that I never used for the wheel wells, and I was like, well shoot, this should be pretty tough. And I'm hoping since it's rubberized, it won't chip off as quick or as bad. So I did a quick wipe down with acetone, let that dry, and then I shot it with the rubberized coating. I'm hoping that'll withstand it and make it, you know, look pretty decent in the engine bay. It's supposed to be black, but honestly guys, it looks kind of brown. Maybe it's because it's still drying, I don't know, but yeah, it's supposed to be black, but it kind of looks a little like a dark brown color. Hopefully it'll dry out to be blacker, but anyway, I got the pretty much packed. I went ahead and threw the Bauer battery on the charger over there, and I still need to get the other one out the back of the turbo car. It's been in there for like months, so I need to get that one out so that one can be charged up too. But as far as the intake goes, it's gonna work, but unfortunately we had to get rid of the velocity stack. It just won't sit right here because it kind of turns right here by the battery, so the stack is kind of in the way. Now, what I was thinking is if I get a Civic battery eventually, that might work, because it'll like be, this whole side will be cut off, it'll just be kind of slim. That could work. Or eventually just run it all the way down through the bumper. But I really don't want to do that because it's supposed to be a daily driver, and I kind of want to keep it up top. So I'm gonna have to figure that part out. But for now, I'm just gonna run the tube over and just leave the tube open and see. I can get a filter on it, but I don't know, because filters are still just as wide as the velocity stack. So I'm not too sure how that's gonna work. But once it dries and stuff, in the next video when we do the junkyard run, I'll get that thrown on and show you guys exactly what I mean. But it looks like that was made for one of those cold air setups, and cold air intakes for these come in 2 pieces on eBay. So you'll get the piece that comes from over there to here, and then it'll connect to another piece that runs down, and that's basically stopping it like right here. So can't really get the filter on there, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna take this compressor because they did tell me that that's a $5 core charge. So definitely gonna take that and get that core off. And there's my bag, so everything's pretty much set for us to go to the junkyard. And with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all found it interesting somewhat. Trying to get some stuff done. Again, we're gonna try to make this car street legal this week, and so we can start driving it more. I do got a plan for a pretty funny video that regards this car, so stay tuned for that. I think y'all enjoy it. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Make sure that you check out Autel and their awesome products. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, because in the next video or so, we're gonna be trying to do the giveaway. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna do it, but we're definitely gonna be giving away this brand new OBD2 scanner. Brand new in the box, never opened. So make sure you stay tuned for that if you're interested in winning that. I will be choosing somebody. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the same old style, like you comment below and I pick a random commenter and do it like that. I think I'm gonna do it that style, but I'm just hoping that all y'all actually continue to watch the vlogs. I try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. So if you just found the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, try to come back and watch. I will be giving that scanner away. But yeah, I will catch y'all next time, guys. Remember, respect all bills. Peace out.